I'm good. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good. So tell me a little bit about your experience on the show.
Yeah, so I had so much fun competing on Deal or No Deal Island. It was honestly a dream come true. I'd been trying to get on a competition reality show for years, thinking that I really wanted to do Big Brother, and I'm honestly so glad that it didn't work out because I feel like I was really meant to go on Deal or No Deal Island. It was really incredible to be a part of the first cast, the first season ever. Came with its unique set of challenges for sure, but I made some lifelong friends. I had an incredible time. I walked away with $20,000. So all in all, I would say it was pretty good.
And what would you say was the biggest challenge about being on?
The biggest challenge about going on was not having anything to compare it to. We had no idea what we were getting into when we signed up for the show. There was really no information about what it was going to be other than the vague description of it's a cross between Survivor and Deal or No Deal. And I'm like, what does that mean? So we had no idea how the game was going to work. And when we traveled to film, we had all pretty much been traveling for about 24 hours straight. We had all been experiencing flight delays from weather, and it was like such a long travel experience. I think it was 4 planes to get there. And they are explaining the game while we're all trying so hard not to fall asleep. And it was just like, okay, now what? When they explained the game, I think everyone was still pretty confused. At least I was. I'll speak for myself. I was really confused. I like did not know what was happening. So my only goal was don't get in the bottom two and like don't get the $1 million case right out the gate. Just be in the middle so you can observe and see what's going on. But even in doing so, I don't think I really fully understood what was going on in the game until probably about halfway through my time there. I tried to hack the game. You'll see in episode 3 when I tried to make a plan to kind of blindside Kim and put her up against the banker again. And it just ended up not working out because there really is no strategy for this game. It's so largely luck based and chance, um, which is different than Big Brother, which is the reality show that I was trying to like compare to or pull information really from while I was playing the game. So yeah, it was hard to be a guinea pig. It was really exciting to be a guinea pig, but it was also hard.
And how did you prepare at the beginning?
How did I prepare for the game? Um,
Yes.
I really did no preparation. I went in super blind. I actually had been really sick a week before filming. I had COVID for the third time, had just done a cross country move, and I was trying so hard to just get all my stuff together that I needed to take, like the wardrobe requirements, everything that I needed to pack from the packing list. That was like the forefront of preparing for the game. I didn't watch Survivor. Maybe I should have because then I would have known Boston Rob maybe, but I had no idea who Boston Rob was when I got there. Never seen Survivor. So I really just went into it blind because there really was not much that you could do to prepare for it. We had nothing to compare it to. It was brand new and completely different than a reality show for competition that we've seen.
And who do you think you bonded with the most, or who is someone that you wish you would have bonded with more?
I definitely bonded with Aaron the most. That's no secret. I know in the episode last night they aired this clip of me like maybe turning on Aaron. I was never gonna turn on Aaron. That was literally never in the cards. He was the person I felt the most safe with. Just like emotionally and energetically, we were always hanging out together. I understand why other people thought our alliance was such a huge threat because we were literally attached to the hip like all the time. We hung out all the time. One person I wish I could have spent more time with was Claudia. My heart literally shattered into a million pieces. When Claudia left the game, she made a bad deal and she went home. I actually, like Aaron had a panic attack when I left. I had a panic attack when Claudia left. It wasn't at Temple. It wasn't until later in the night when all the cameras had left. So there was no footage of it. But I too had a panic attack when Claudia left because she was also someone I felt really drawn to, really safe with. She had just so much wisdom and so much life experience and the things that she had accomplished in her life in the entertainment industry. I opened up to her about pageantry because I didn't go into it telling anyone I had done pageants. I actually didn't tell anyone that I was a princess at Disneyland. That edit was different than what I said. I said I was a dancer, but they've edited it differently. But I was so drawn to Claudia. I really wish I could have spent more time with her in the game, but she was also ready to go, as was I when the time came.
Very nice. And is there anything you would have done differently?
If there is, if I, it's like hard to answer this question because I do feel truly that everything happened the way it was meant to, and I believe that I was meant and destined to go through the experiences that I did, to learn, to grow, to come out of it stronger. Um, but yeah, if I could do anything differently, I just wouldn't have done the plan to try to backdoor Kim to try to get Kim out. I really thought that I'd figured out a hack in the game. That excursion was actually over the course of 2 days, so it wasn't all filmed in one chunk. We ran out of light the first day, so we had to go back to camp and get ready in the exact same clothes and do it all again the next day. So it was that following morning that I had this idea of like, wait, I think I can hack the game, because we already knew what half the people's case values were. We knew Kim had the 50K, and I'm thinking like a Big Brother style backdoor situation where if somehow we can get everyone, if someone gets a steal and we can keep Kim in the bottom, I'll throw the competition, I'll stand in the bottom against Kim, I'll say I'm going up, and then Rob will put Kim up on the spot, and like maybe we'll be able to have the odds in our favor. She'd make a bad deal and go home. Like, but it was still all so much chance involved. And after that all happened, after everything exploded, I did take responsibility for it all. It didn't air, but I sat everyone down in camp in front of all of the cameras, and I took responsibility and ownership for the plan I had created. I walked absolutely everyone in camp through every detail, who knew what, who was a part of it, who wasn't, and for what reasons. And I apologized in depth to Kim. I literally cried. I poured my heart out. None of that made air, which I was honestly really surprised it didn't, because we did get a photo from that scene, I guess, from that time, where I'm literally crying and Kim's holding me. And yeah, I guess if I could change anything, I would just have not done that. But also, had Stephanie told me she was not comfortable with that plan, she felt peer pressured. Had she spoken up in the 3 opportunities she had the opportunity to prior to going to the excursion, it wouldn't have happened. I'd have been like, okay, it's either all or nothing. We're either all in this together and we're doing this, or we're not. And if one person is not like down or jazzed with it, then that's totally fine. Let's not do it. But I really did think like for a second that we could maybe hack the game, but there really is no way to. It's so much chance.
Nice. Well, we are out of time. I want to say thank you. I appreciate you. I'm proud of you, and I can't wait to talk again soon.
Thank you so much, Sammy. Have a good day.
You too. Bye bye.